I'm going to demonstrate how to add a table of contents into Microsoft Word 2007. First off, you can click the References tab up top. And what this is going to do is add an automatic generated table of contents that is a lot easier to work with than in the past doing the manual, type the headers in a series of periods so you get to the end and you try to line up your page numbers, which is always difficult and it always never really lines up properly. So what we'll do is first click on the References tab, click on Table of Contents, and you have a few options here. I typically go with the second one, but either the first one, the second one, there's not much difference except for the name of the table of contents. So what we do now is it creates this kind of an automatic generated field up here, and what we're going to do is go and actually type in our headers now, and then our table of contents will appear in here later. So to give you an example, if we're doing an actual document, perhaps I might have, for my first header, I'll type introduction. For my second header, I'm going to type heading number 1, and I'll put a couple others in just for testing, and I'm going to put a subheading in as well too. Okay, so there's our headers. All we do now to include them into the table of contents is you can select them, and then we go up to top here and click Add Text. And for level 1 headers, select level 1, and then for the subheading, we'll select level 2. So now we have our headers in. I'll just right click on Table of Contents, and I'll click up here, Update Table. So what that did was automatically put in any of our headers into the table of contents. And from here I can format it if I want to center this. And I can change the font, of course, to be any color I want. So what happens now, though, this is where it gets really interesting. If I do some edits to my paper, which I typically will, say I move some of these headings down below, and this subheading gets moved down here to page 6. I'll just go up top here, and I can click Update Table. I'll update the entire table, and all of a sudden all my page numbers over here have now been updated. So you'll find that you'll be updating the table quite often as you're editing the paper. And that's all there is for adding table contents to your paper quickly in Word 2007.